Hi. I am so excited. I can't believe I'm standing up here. It's a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy, and I'd like to tell you why. 2 years ago, I was sitting at my kitchen table about 2:30 in the morning, searching the internet. I had recently been diagnosed with stage 3 colon cancer that had spread to my lymph nodes, and I had a very strong will to live, but because of a year-long debilitating battle with Lyme disease, I was not a candidate for chemotherapy and radiation. My immune system was in tatters and just wasn't an option for me, but I wanted to live. I had recently become a first-time grandmother, and I wanted to watch that little baby grow up. So there I sat at my kitchen table. I had just had a good chunk of my colon removed, over 60 of my lymph nodes removed, but I was determined to beat this thing. So I suppose what I was really searching for that night was hope. And I didn't know, if you don't choose conventional therapies, where do you go? So I was scouring the internet, and yes, I came across these YouTube videos, and they were cancer survivors, many of whom had faced worse cancers than what I had and had overcome them. And I listened to 3 or 4 of these videos, and I started to get so excited on the inside. I ran and I woke up my husband. I'm sorry, baby. I dragged him down the hall, and I said, "You've got to watch this. I don't know who these people are. I don't know what this banquet is that they're speaking at. There's sunflowers everywhere. I did notice that." I said, "But if they can beat it, I can beat it." And I said these words to him, and I kid you not. "And someday I'm going to stand at that banquet, and I'm going to tell my story." I actually was so excited to tell my story, I forgot to put my shoes on. I am so grateful for you, Believe Big, so grateful. Believe Big provided me with my wonderful patient advocate, Kelly, who I love. Kelly guided me through the tumultuous first 6 months after a cancer diagnosis. It's so confusing, it's so overwhelming, and I wouldn't say that Kelly gave me the answers, but she connected me with people who could give me the answers. She connected me with a nutritionist. I completely overhauled my diet. It was through her that we learned that we had pretty contaminated drinking water, and we didn't even know it. So we got that fixed. Believe Big referred me to my superhero, Dr. Peter Hinderberger. Yes. And thank you, Dr. Hinderberger, for overseeing my mistletoe treatments. Believe Big, Dr. Hinderberger, and my functional doctor, Dr. Chris Turnpaugh, who I also love with all my heart, worked in tandem together, and I'm happy to hold in my hands right now the results of CAT scans that I had done 3 weeks ago, and they're clear. Woohoo! That even makes me more excited when the Yankees win the World Series. But it's been a while, so I forget what that feels like. Thank you so much, Believe Big. Thank you. Thank you, Eva Lise. Thank you, Todd. Thank you for all of you at Believe Big. To those of you who are leading this monumental charge of getting mistletoe FDA approved for standard of care use, I'm sure that this mission has come with great sacrifice to all of you, but don't give up. You will literally save tens of thousands of lives, spare people like me from so much suffering. I am alive because you took up this charge. And if you're sitting at your kitchen table watching this tonight, I want you to know, these are tears of joy, that there is so much hope, more than I can even contain. Believe Big came and wrapped their arms around me, and I know that they're going to do the same thing for you. I'd like to end by sharing a scripture that has been really meaningful to myself, to my husband, and while I'm up here, if I don't say hi to my kids, they're going to be really mad at me. So, hi, guys. And my youngest son has to give me my mistletoe injections when my husband is out of town. So he's very proud that he is able to do that for me. But I would like to just read a scripture that's been very dear to me, Psalm 40. I called to the Lord, and he heard my cry. He lifted me up out of the pit, and he set my feet on solid ground. He put a new song in my mouth, and many will hear it and be glad. I called on the name of the Lord, and believe big, you were a huge part of his answer. So thank you. Thank you.